Hello guys, we are back again. The football doctor is dissecting the current issues. The topic for today is how important is winning in football. I have two guests. One is K.GUNALAN, who will tell you who he is, and the other one is Farouk. He is from the Subang Jaya community football. He will also explain what he does. And let's get straight to that. Yeah, Guna, thank you for coming. Farouk, thank you for coming, for sparing your spare time, your family time on a Sunday to be with us. I think this will go a long way to improving the Malaysian football. I have felt this for the last couple of years, not knowing how to get about it. So I thought, let's get some of the brains out there. Some of the people who are, I think, with me on this. Malaysia is not getting better in football, so I think let us do our bit. And there are many people out there who have actually come out and told me that yes, we need the realization. So you guys are the ones who are going to speak your mind out and tell us what do you think about it. Yeah, so Guna, introduce yourself and then tell me briefly what you think about winning in football. Yeah, please remember this. Yeah, I said winning in football. Yeah, I haven't gone very specific yet, or it's general first, then we dissect it to go into deeper. Yep, sure, go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Subra. First of all, I'd like to thank you for inviting me for this football doctor program. I'd like to introduce myself. My name is K.GUNALAN. At the moment, I'm been aid coach for President Cup Under 21 for PJCT, and I think that the topic is very good. For me, I feel that winning is important for everybody because nobody doesn't want to lose and nobody doesn't want to draw. So I think football is, you have to look at certain aspects in which age group. For me, I feel like if it's from 7 to 12, it's more exposure, more playing chances. If from 13 to 16 or so, it's more playing chances for youth. But I think we must start putting winning mentality when the boys are 16. Because I feel that you need to be the mental strength of the players to be input to put winning mentality when they are 16, because nobody wants to lose. Nobody wants to lose. No, you know what I feel that. But first of all, it goes to the senior teams. I think everybody wants to win. I think winning is more important in football, I feel.
Okay, you hold on to it because I'm going to come back to that. Farouk, how about you?
Thanks for having us, Dr. Subra. My name is Farouk Hashim. I'm with the Subang Jaya Community Sports Club. I've been involved with this community since 2003, so this is 17th, 18th year in coming. And regarding the topic on winning in football, with respect to grassroots football, I think winning is important, but what are the parameters we put on winning? And when it comes to grassroots football, how you win, not just the outcome, how you win and what parameters you use in winning. I agree with Gunalan. Coach was saying, I mean, competitive football at age of 16 and beyond is good, but at 7 or 8 or 9 or 10, 11, 12, it's more about nurturing the child, developing that love of the sports more than anything else.
Okay.
Back to you.
Now, I think both of you are on the same page.
Okay, yeah, same.
So, but looking at Malaysian football, not only coaches, there are also parents who want to win. Yeah, at the older age, yeah, I would say even at the age of when I back in the days when we were when I was managing the national teams at the age of 13, 14, 15 and so on. Yes, the technical committees, the youth committees of the FA of Malaysia wanted a winning team. Yeah. What we said was, what we felt, coaches, the technical department, if you have all the ingredients of football in the right place, winning will come by itself. That is what is being taught in Germany. That is what is being taught in England. That is what is being taught in Netherlands, in Australia, and so on. In comparison, let's not look at Europe. Let's look at closest to us, the best in Asia, Japan. Japan, the parents do not actually get involved in the team. But in Malaysia, I find this. Parents switch from one academy to another, so-called academy. I would not use the word academy because academy is a very big word. I would say a center of excellence. All those ones that are going around are centers of excellence. Yeah? An academy, if you look at a guy who comes from Europe and if you say I have an academy, he will think that it is like the Manchester United or the Liverpool or the Bradford football academy, which they have a stadium, they have a training field, they have a cafeteria. But we call academy for a team that trains on a Saturday and a Sunday. Now, both of you are parents. Yeah? How important, from a parent's point of view, how important is winning at the grassroots level? Yeah? Let's categorize. Grassroots will be from the age of 5 till about 12. Youth will be 13 to 20. Now, how would you, Guna, categorize? How would you train your child? What would you say to your child on winning at the age of between 5 and 12?
Okay, Mr. Subra, for me it's very easy because if I have a child to play football, like what Farouk said, if it's 5 to 12, is to enjoy. Okay. You have fun and fundamental. As a parent, I think the parents are playing a big role. I think I know Subang Jaya community very well because they play in these RSC 7s. They've been there for how many years? You see, the boys come there to enjoy. But some teams wants to win the tournament badly. Because I has been in RSC for nearly 7 years. Coming to tournament like under 8 or under 10 is more to playing chances. As a parent, I should motivate my kid to enjoy the game and listen to the coaches. I think that line because no point in winning in a young age when you start winning. When in a young age, when you lose, it's going to be a form factor for the boy. So I feel that more playing chances, and as a parent, I think I should motivate my kid. And I said, you just listen to the coaches and play.
But don't you think that if a guy loses at the age of 8 or 9, it's okay to lose? Don't you think you should tell him, son, it's okay to lose, no problem, then to avoid him from losing? I mean, if I got you right, yeah? Okay. Farouk.
That is the thing, isn't it? I mean, the tendency of the outspoken parents, for example, is to focus more on winning, sometimes at all costs. That is when it goes too far on one side. The idea of you want the kids to make mistakes while you are present with them. You want them to experience failure so that you can learn to overcome failure. The challenge is that, I mean, some parents find it difficult to deal with that, maybe because there's not enough exposure, maybe, the coach has got to come into play, the organization has got to come into play. Of course, parenting is very important, but if the parent is not capable of managing that attitude, how to manage failure, how to manage success, that becomes a problem in the long run.
So yes. Do you think the direction that we are heading, Malaysian parents in general, is not actually the right direction?
It needs to be refocused in another direction. I mean, in the right direction. What the right direction could be, it depends on how we come up with the solution. But focusing on winning at all cost mentality, not being able to deal with failure, is a big problem.
How would you deal with failures as a parent?
You have to let the child experience some sort of situation where they have to overcome. Learning to overcome is one of the key factors in growth. I mean, you have to learn to overcome. This is in real life. I mean, you go to work, you come across situations where it doesn't work in your favor, and you have to learn to overcome. This is what winning at all costs.
So you would agree that football is actually a school of life. It sets the timeline for you to grow.
It's like a controlled environment, right? You have a sports activity. It's a controlled environment where everything happens. Much like in real life, you've got different characters, different situations. You have to learn how to deal with things, different people, different circumstances. So it is a controlled environment where the child can learn to grow up, to live a good life as an.
What would you say, Guna, to the parents who go after clubs or centers that are winning, switching their kids from one center to another, moving on to a club where who have a winning sort of mentality? What would you say to these parents?
Okay, I agree with Farouk. You see, we have like outspoken parents. We have parents who are demanding, But I feel I've gone through this because I tell them, you must understand. Let the kid decide, not the parents.
Decide on
where he wants to play.
Okay.
You see,
where he feels comfortable.
Yes, because I feel I've seen some players failure when the parents control the kids. Sorry to say that. Let the kids enjoy, like what Farouk said, like outspoken, and I think it's life. It's a life set of life in football, because if you go from Tarika, then you come to primary school, then you go to school, secondary school. It's something like you are in football. You are learning by part, stage by stage. If the parents are rushing, it is not good for me. I feel like I agree with Farouk. We have outspoken parents shouting during games and controlling the kids. Okay, let me say just what I just went through when World Percy. His son went to Feyenoord.
Yeah.
The coach couldn't feel him. When he came back, he told son, you have to listen to the coach. I can be a star. I am a World Cupper, but you have to listen to the coach. I feel parents must be like World Percy. Give the son motivation to play. Let them listen to the coach and enjoy the tournament. Only that I feel.
Yeah. So see, we all know that in the lives of young kids, the teacher or the coach and the parent, the father or the mom, may have a lot of effect on them. Yeah. So if there are two groups of people giving instruction on a pitch, the coach says hold and play, and the father says clear the ball, it gives them two different messages that are going to them, and it is actually not helping football in any way. So we all agree that should be set in the correct path. Now, how much winning mentality do you think we should infuse, and how do you think we should infuse the winning mentality into the kid? The winning mentality has to be infused from young.
Yeah.
The question is, coaches do it physically. For example, if you are a bit less skilled, at the age of 8 or 9, and he is much more skilled than you, you sit in the reserve bench. All of us know that that is not the age for us to determine whether you will be a future star, because along the line, the biological age and the chronological age are not at tandem at any time, and along the line one can overshoot the other and you can become a star. How do you think we should infuse the winning mentality, to your knowledge, as a parent, as a coach? How do you think you would infuse the winning mentality to a player that you have at that young age? Because we are not talking about winning at all costs at the age of under 12. But how do you think, to your knowledge, what do you think, Farouk, what do you think from a father's point of view, how would you think you would put in or infuse the winning mentality into your kid?
Well, there's a saying, what gets measured gets done or gets recognized, right?